It gives me great pleasure to stand before you this morning on this occasion of this significant handing over ceremony, a tangible demonstration of the government's commitment to supporting the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force in our collective fight against crime and continued pursuit of national security and public safety. Today, as we receive new vehicles and body armor, we are witnessing the strengthening of our operational capacity. These are not just assets, they are tools of empowerment designed to enhance our mobility, boost our effectiveness, and most importantly, ensure the safety of the brave men and women we serve. In recent times, we have seen an increase in the use of firearms in the commission of offenses. This worrying trend is not unique to our shores, but it demands a response that is timely, strategic, and robust. The provision of body armor fit for purpose and tailored to today's realities could not have come at a better time. Body armor does more than protect. It boosts morale, it gives officers the confidence to act decisively, it provides that vital line of defense between law enforcement and criminal elements who in some cases have little regard for life, including the lives of our officers. Our police officers are our first responders. Their safety is paramount. This verse represents a renewed promise that we will do all within our means to protect those who protect us. I also wish to acknowledge a progressive shift within the organization. We are now at a point where body armor will no longer be passed down from one officer to another. This development is not just a matter of comfort, but one of health, hygiene, and respect for the dignity of our police officers. It marks a new chapter in how we treat the people behind the uniform. Ladies and gentlemen, what we see here today are some of the visible investments, the tangibles, but I must also recognize the efforts behind the scenes, particularly those of the Honorable Minister and Prime Minister with responsibility for national security. Your continued advocacy, strategic guidance, and tireless efforts to ensure that the police force remains equipped, agile, and ready to meet modern-day challenges do not go unnoticed. On behalf of the entire police organization, the men and women, I thank you sincerely. Equally, I must place on record my appreciation to the Honorable Prime Minister. Under your leadership, we have witnessed an unprecedented level of support for the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force, not only in equipment, but in human development. Scores of police officers have been given access to scholarships and financial assistance for academic and professional growth. This is how a police force progresses when investments are made, not only in tools, but in the people who use them. This support, this belief in our mission energizes us. It motivates us to do more and be more. With the continued partnership between the government, the police force, and our stakeholders, I am confident that Saint Lucia can once again become the safe haven we know it to be, a place where citizens and visitors alike feel secure, respected, and protected. In closing, I urge every officer who will benefit from these new resources to use them wisely, responsibly, and with pride. Let this moment serve as a reminder that your work matters, that you are valued, and that you are not alone in this fight. Together, with courage, professionalism, and unity of purpose, we will rise to meet the moment, and we will prevail.
In making Saint Lucia safe as possible, the people who are at the forefront of that would be members of the enforcement agencies. Because I believe that most of them will want to see Saint Lucia safe for themselves and for their families. So I have full confidence in them. And I know that if given the resources, if given the support, and if given the tools to do their work, they will make Saint Lucia a safer place to be. So this morning, we are doing two things. We're dealing with traditional policing in terms of regular vehicles, and we're also dealing with scientific policing.